couldn't tell I was smiling, but I am. It's the TheZiaMia with a little update from you here in Sonoma County with my perfect pets. They kept whining about, you gotta tell the kids, you have to tell the adults that we're okay. So let me show you what we've been up to in Sonoma County during the pandemic and, unfortunately, the fire season. Let's review a little bit about my perfect pets. You know, I have 3 of them, and they are usually quite obedient and well-mannered. No Name, the dog, is one of my favorites because he's always by my side, not that demanding. Little Youper, the kitten, she loves to read and has her favorite characters. And Spotty is a little more demanding, and his pal is Pinocchio. But Pinocchio sometimes doesn't always tell the truth about air quality. They just want to get out. And when we are inside, we check to see how it is, and we're careful. Maria's going to share a little bit more now about the situation. Well, thank you. I'm glad to have a chance to welcome you all back, and I'm also going to give you an update on what's happening here. Number one, I'm using the mask not only regarding the pandemic, but also because of the air quality here. If you've been following the national news, if you've seen our local news, you know California's been having a lot of fires. I don't really want to make light of it, no pun intended, but I do want to take a minute to let you all know that the family here is safe. The house so far is still standing, but unfortunately there are many people that have lost their homes, and there's so many property damages going up in smoke, and a lot of firefighters risking their lives right now, today. We are basically less than 10 miles from an active fire, and I'm packed, ready to leave with some special treasures and, you know, paperwork that will come in handy. Sleeping bag. So you just don't know. You don't take things for granted. You're prepared. You stop to think. Yes, you're stressed, but thinking is always a good thing. And I was thinking about the photo I have on my website. What beautiful view. Now when I look out, you can see not only does it smell like fire, but it's raining white ash. These are an example of air quality, which is really bad in this area right now. So I'm staying inside. Yes.
Well, the picture's being picked up.
This is a whiteout. Is that what you'd call it, David?
No, it's a smoke out.
A smoke out. So that's pretty bad, right? Well, inside it's not that bad. We're protected pretty well and keeping an eye on air quality control. So what do you do with all your time? Well, you can connect with your friends on YouTube. You could watch TV, but sometimes what you're watching isn't always that good. And I just want to remind you, you know what TheZiaMia says, always be kind, be a good listener. Sometimes remember not to interrupt people, be respectful, and if you're a youngster, get yourself lost in a good book. If you're an adult, get yourself lost in a good book. My new friend Remy says that he is reading his favorite book going on for the 3rd or 4th time, and it's something that's out of this world, right? It's The Martian. Okay, so take care of yourself, and wait a minute. You don't have to raise your hand. Just be. I'll be a good listener. Okay, it's Maria's turn. Well, I'm going to thank you for listening, and good advice there, TheZiaMia. I would also like to leave my listeners with some advice, and maybe it's a little bit of homework. There is something called sustained dialogue. I want you to take some time to learn a little bit more about what those terms mean. I think our world, our leaders need to do this homework too. So, sustained dialogue. Um, Actually, individuals like Ruth Bader Ginsburg and John Lewis have received awards because of their contributions and interest in sustained dialogue. Find out for yourself, okay? And we're keeping fingers crossed. Yes, I'll take the dog out for a walk and I'll feed the cat. So goodbye from Maria Vizzetti Matson, the author, and farewell from the Zia Mia and her perfect pets.